Well, let's get the latest from France 24's François Rihouay, who joins us from Montreal. François, as we were saying there does seem to be a little bit of progress being made in bringing those fires under control.
A little bit of relief indeed for the firefighters and the Canadian Army soldiers on the ground in the Northwest Territories for the past hours, thanks to the weather on one hand, but also on the other hand, thanks to their relentless efforts from trying to stop the blaze from advancing and reaching the city's outskirts, the city of Yellowknife, that Northwest Territories capital, where now 95% of its inhabitants are believed to have fled to neighboring Alberta's evacuation centers, according to the latest province officials' statements. And in the west, in British Columbia, where wildfire are raging in the Shuswap and in the West Kelowna areas especially, things are finally looking better, also thanks to the work of the firefighters of the ground, but also thanks to the weather in the last hours. No houses have been destroyed since Saturday, according to West Kelowna Fire Chief Jason Brolin in its latest press conference.
Okay, so some progress, but nevertheless the situation does remain extremely serious. And there are these evacuation orders still in place for tens of thousands of people, aren't there?
30,000 people, according to the province officials, had to evacuate in the last days in these areas in the south part of British Columbia. 36,000 more are asked to get ready to leave at a moment's notice, because some of these wildfires are somehow contained but can start advancing again thanks to the wind gusts and the dry weather conditions in some areas, especially in the Shuswap Lake area, where two major fires combined in the last hours. Tourists are urged to cancel their vacations, of course, in a province that is under a state of emergency and consumed, according to province officials, by air worsening quality. So far, according to the Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Center, there are more than 1,000 wildfires active across Canada. 653 of them are considered out of control, and it's, you said it, it's a record year for Canada, according to this same firefighting center. More than 14 million hectares have so far been destroyed this year.
Okay, François Rihouay in Montreal, thank you very much indeed for that update.